Hello. I decided to do a quick video overview of how to use the Trainerize desktop app using Timmy Explorer Test Client. So when you open the desktop app, you should see your icon, whatever it is you're using for your avatar, your name, and then right at the top, you should see message. And if you have a message from me, there should be a little red dot on the bell icon at the top. That signifies that there's a new message. I've already not only read but written Timmy's messages, so there's no new notification. So you should get welcome messages from me. You can write back. You can reply using photos, videos, audio, any media you would like, and keep in touch that way. You should be able to go to your dash. Normally, I think when I open up Trainerize, it goes to my dash first. I think that's the default. And here you're going to see things to do today. So anything that's on your schedule for today. And if you ever need to get back to today, it's just the T icon. This is the pop-out calendar, so you can navigate to a different day, back to T to today, and then you can go forward and back using these arrow keys. This little plus sign is kind of handy for adding workouts, appointments, and other things, and we'll get more into that in a bit. Your calendar gives you a big overview of everything there is going on in your world for this month. And again, you can go forward and back, and you can go to the day that way. And you can add things. I think you have the same controls I do to add appointments or anything else you want to put on the schedule. And I'm going to show you later how to add your own workouts here. Um, your goals and habits, everybody has been assigned some habits to keep up with. For this test client, his current habits may look familiar to you, the eating protein and walking, which are good habits that I've given to a few of you. And if you have already accomplished habits, they'll go into the past habits section. And so this person had a goal of wanting to get more sleep. So we put on a habit of going to bed at 10 p.m. every day. And then the next tab is training program. This is where you would go to check and see what your workouts look like or to actually do a workout. So in this training block, usually there'd be a summary here of what to do. Um, there are two very familiar looking workouts, which I've assigned to a few people already. So if you open up a workout here, you can always just click on it and start it. And it's kind of nice. They almost always have a video connected with every exercise and also some nice instructions here, which are kind of detailed and pretty easy to follow. So you can just follow along with the workout here and just scroll as you like. There are a couple of advantages to having the workouts actually scheduled in your calendar, which I'll show you in a sec. So right under the training program, you'll see meal plan. And so with Precision Nutrition, we have a lot of infographics that we can share here. We can talk about portion sizes, recipes, meal plans in general. You can share pictures of your meals and other kind of nutrition information. Under progress, there are a lot of different ways of tracking progress. We don't really do a lot of our super granular stuff. This example client does progress photos. It's a common way of checking if you're reaching your goals. But there's lots of biometric options such as tracking body weight, body fat, etc., which if you have a fancy scale, you can connect the information so it's tracked in here, but not necessary at all. There are certain things you might want to track, and you're welcome to add information such as blood pressure if you're tracking that. There's also nutrition graphs, and again, I'm not really into counting calories, but if you have MyFitnessPal or another kind of fitness tracker like that, you can connect it to this account and it'll automatically add those statistics there. One that I'm kind of a fan of is tracking steps. So if you have a Fitbit or an Apple Watch that tracks, monitors how many steps you take during the day, it'll graph it here, which is kind of cool. If you use a sleep tracker, you can put it there. Classes we don't have right now. This is if I taught a video class, then it would go there, but we don't do that for the time being. So let's go back to how to add a workout. You can always press this plus button, and that'll give you a drop-down menu where you can add all sorts of things. Number one and two being the workout and the cardio option. So if you wanted to add a workout, you would go select from current training program. And then inside your training program, you would find, if you just start typing in here, you'll see all of the options you have. So in this case, we could do an anytime workout and it will automatically add on the date that it's set here. There's a way to go set repeat option. So you could try that if you want, and then press add, and then it will show up here. You can also launch that workout right away by clicking on it, and then you can go to any of these by clicking enter stats, and then you'll see, so for example, if you're doing calf raises, you could put you did 20 reps. When you've finished your workout, you press save, and then you can add a nice comment for me, tell me how it went. But if you're in your calendar, you can add a workout here this way too. So you can go, let's say on the 11th, I'm going to go right click, and then I'm going to add, just for a change, a cardio session. So I'm going to select from this drop down menu. There's all kinds of fun activities here, but we're just going to stick with walking because it's the simplest. And I'm going to go, you can use distance or you can use time. So you just use these little scrolly wheels and pick your time. So 30-minute would look like this. And then you actually have to open it again and go enter stats and save, and that will put it on your calendar as done. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. So let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm always really happy to hear from you and hope you enjoy your workouts.